What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a return to subscribe, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I'm going to show you some video footage of a street takeover that happened out there in Miami. Shout out Miami. You know what I'm saying? And, it's the typical stuff, kids out there doing crazy stuff, spinning out with cars and stuff. And despite the danger, for some reason, these things keep happening, and it's a growing epidemic in the country. I'm going to show you this footage, and I want you to look at how insane it is. But as I was watching this footage, I was thinking, I was like, you know what? If you can't make people, observe the law and they're going to do what they're going to do anyway, you might as well capitalize off of it to some extent. I'm going to share with you a solution, just personal thoughts of me, of how I think this thing right here can be handled. Now, at the end of the thing, please leave me a comment and tell me if you think you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. But like I said, I got a solution that I think could put an end to a lot of this recklessness if they control the chaos a little bit. Lawmakers I'm talking about. Tell me if you agree or not. But first, take a look at this footage and we'll come back after looking at this lunacy.
Meanwhile, caught on camera, sudden street takeovers at various intersections in South Florida. NBC6's Julia Bagg joins us now live from Miami-Dade Police Headquarters with the latest details on how officers are responding to this. Julia, good morning.
Yeah, Lorena, good morning to you. I've in fact just gotten word that these same kinds of street takeovers that people saw happening Saturday night into Sunday morning were also have been going on over the past few hours, several hours from New Year's Eve into this morning. So certainly a continuing problem for Miami-Dade detectives here who tell us they're trying to track down those responsible. Witnesses telling us these takeovers happened at multiple intersections. They first saw them across Miami-Dade overnight into yesterday morning. Take another look here. A dark sedan doing high-speed donuts that could be heard for blocks away. This happened at Northwest 95th Street and 17th Avenue in Miami-Dade just after 3:30. That's on Sunday morning. Now, even somebody started hanging out the window of that car. Then more cars join in until firecrackers explode. And then somebody even appeared to pour a flammable liquid right in the middle of that intersection. And then people start to jump inside a ring of fire. Well, all of this lasting for about 12 minutes until police showed up. And then take a look at another scene in Southwest Miami-Dade this time, unfolding at 67th Avenue and Bird Road. Cars there doing donuts before drag racing, and then somebody there setting off fireworks in the street, and a bag is also lit on fire right in the middle of the intersection. Again, police show up, and then the crowd scatters. Now back live here at police headquarters, detectives telling us, yes, they are aware of these, and that they have Homeland Security Bureau detectives who are investigating the incidents and working to identify those who are responsible. Reporting live at Miami-Dade Police Headquarters, Julia Bagg, NBC6 News.
All right, guys, that's the crazy footage. Let me make sure this mic is on and is on. That's the crazy footage of what's going on across the nation. People getting these cars, running around here, driving crazy, tearing them up, making all kind of smoke and goofy stuff. People recording on their phone, trying to just make a scene. I have no problem with them doing all this stunt driving. And I'm going to tell you why. If I was young, I would have liked that shit. It seems cool. I mean, we can't get mad at people for liking what they like, but the way they go about doing what they like is the problem I have with it. They sitting up here, just going in public streets, stopping traffic. You don't know if people have emergencies or what, or children are in the car, so on and so forth. And they just take it upon themselves to take over a city street and be out there for minutes on end, making smoke. It's a big disturbance and it's a nuisance. they don't see it that way, because when you're young, you think the world owes you something and everything. You can do anything you want, but there's ramifications to things. If you look at some of these TikTok videos, you see some of the most horrific accidents of bystanders getting run over by these cars as they're burning out, and like, with inertia and the cars whipping like that, people are getting tore up out here. But it doesn't seem to help the situation, or people don't take heed to it. It's just like street racing on the highway. People don't care. The risk of death always excites people. The rush, the adrenaline, so on and so forth. This is what I would propose. I would pick a part of town that's not really, it's not really residential, but I mean, it's still like a 4-lane crossing like that. And what I would do is every week or whatever, that'd be a designated place. I would have up steel barriers, all this other stuff, and they would have to sign these contracts. Not really contracts, but they had to sign what's the word? I had it right in the tip of my tongue. Like they would have to sign some type of waiver, or something like that, saying if your ass gets hurt out here, you know what I'm saying, it's on you. You hit any of these buildings. And I would have police out there on the weekend. You got to pay for them. You got to pay for any damage. I don't care if you're 18 years old. You have to pay some type of restitution out of your paycheck or whatever. And I do it just like how they do child support. When you don't pay, your ass go to jail. That's one thing. Another thing would be this. I would charge $25 a ticket for every person that wanted to come and attend that thing. $20 would go to the city for repairs and stuff like that, because you're tearing the street up. And $5 would go to a fund for like people that have lost family members, victims of vehicular manslaughter, homicide, things like that involving motor vehicles. It would go to a good cause. Another thing I would tell anybody out there, when you pull up in these vehicles, if it's not registered in your name, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I would have police out there secretly seeing if these cars were stolen, because these Hellcats and these Chargers and Challengers and stuff like that, them $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 vehicles, ain't no early 20-year-old most likely gonna be able to afford something like that. So a lot of times they do this stuff with stolen vehicles. And I would just have license plate readers out there on the police, and I would just start busting people. You'd be surprised at how dumb people can be when they want attention. Did you see them putting a flammable liquid in the street, burning up the street? Who are you, Johnny Cash, making a ring of fire? Stupid stuff. Most of this stuff that you see them doing, they just want to get something for the Instagram. They jumped in the ring of fire. All they did was have their cell phones. They going crazy for clicks and views, man. It's not worth your life. These kids these people driving ain't trained professionals. And you see it a lot of times with some of the crazy accidents that happen out here. But I mean, if people want to kill themselves, I have it like a controlled way of killing yourself. Make sure you sign on the dotted line. You paid for this. You can't sue the city, can't sue the other person that crashed into you. You wanted to be a spectator. You paid your money. It's on you. People would still come because there are a lot of dumbasses out here. People would come see this. They would. But I mean, it'd be chaos, but it'd be controlled chaos to an extent. What you guys think about that? I mean, I ain't gonna say premature, but I mean, it's just me saying something. It could be, reinforced. But I mean, it makes sense. They're not going to stop. Might as well benefit for their dumbness. And another thing is, if you get caught doing this outside of the controlled area or whatever, just on a public street, after there are places you can go to do this, mandatory 12 to 15 years license suspension and jail time up to 7 years. I don't know why I got 7 years, but I mean, I would have it to where like, yo, if you get caught, boom, I would do it like that. Because I mean, this is stupid. They're not going to stop. You might as well benefit from it. And the city could say, hey, We gave y'all a place to do it. You chose to do it over here. Screw you and what you was trying to do. The law is the law. No matter if you had, and it'd be a mandatory sentence. So we ain't gonna get all caught up in red tape and legal battles. You did this. This is what you're gonna do. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I propose. What you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is what it is. See you in the next video. Take care.